Hey everybody, welcome back to Reluctantly Productive. Got another ESO video for you this morning. Sorry about the long delay in the time between ESO videos. I got sick, and while I wasn't physically affected by the sickness very much, it really did a number on my ability to concentrate, which was already iffy at best. So it took me a long time to get back to the point where I felt like I was actually able to work on videos, and then I worked on my next Driven by Story video. But anyway, thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're looking at a Mudcrab and kind of general leather farming route. This isn't nearly as good as some of the other routes out there, but I haven't put a Mudcrab route out. This is a nice, quiet place to farm Mudcrabs and lizards, or I guess salamanders, not lizards. But you won't find any botters out here almost at all. You almost find no other people out here because there's not a lot of reason to be in this part of Southern Elsewhere unless you're collecting sky shards or you are doing a specific daily quest. But anyway, we're going to the Western Plains Way Shrine, as you saw, and then we're going to just run this loop on the beach. There are tons of mud crabs. There are no shortage of salamanders and crocodiles along the way. You can also make sure, I'll say it's required that you find these little deer things, I don't remember what they're called, and the razorbacks, and kill them as well because they can be a pretty good source of leather. This isn't, like I said, going to be the most efficient leather route. It's a little bit more interesting than running around in a delve forever, and it's a lot more interesting than killing harpies in a loop, but there isn't as many enemies in general to get leather from. So if you're looking for the most leather in the shortest amount of time, this ain't the way to do it. But if you want Mudcrab chitin, which right now is crazy expensive because people are power leveling their characters via alchemy writs, then this is a great place to be to do that. Southern Elsewhere is a pretty zone as well, so there's no harm in being out here and just taking in the scenery a little bit. You can fight these Hajmota and the big like super razorbacks, whatever they're called, big pigs, but I don't think they drop any additional leather. I've never noticed them dropping more leather, and they certainly don't they don't drop Mudcrab chitin or decorative wax. And that being the case, I've avoided them. You'll see I'm dodging them in these videos. Since it's been a while, I'll remind you guys, if you see me doing a bad job fighting things, it's because I'm butt at this game, like pure 100% unadulterated butt. I don't play anything, I don't do anything, and I have no hand-eye coordination. If there's other Mudcrab routes that you guys want me to cover, or if you would like to see more Mudcrab routes in general, let me know. I have a couple good routes, but they are usually impacted by other players. I think that's the best way of saying it. They usually have other people doing shit at them. Whether or not they're bots is impossible for me to say. I know everyone's got tricks and tips like, oh, if you do this, it'll mess up a bot, but I don't think any of that stuff's really true. Anyway, this is just a nice route that I discovered. Like I said, Southern Elsewhere is a nice route. Or a nice zone. You can completely ignore treasure chests here. None of the gear is worth anything. The antiquities that come from here, like you might get a treasure map or two, they're not worth anything. I don't think any motifs drop from this area that are any good. So you can just completely ignore that. I mean, I never ignore a Sigic portal, but I certainly wasn't looking for them on this route, and you're not going to have very many opportunities to find runestone nodes. If you want to, you can you'll notice I'm grabbing the mushrooms and the various cloth nodes that pop up as I'm running the route. I also won't pass by ore. I think the one thing that'll make this much more bearable for most people is having Ring of the Wild Hunt. It's damn near a requirement for farming, but if you don't have Ring of the Wild Hunt, this route will feel a lot slower because you'll swim a lot slower. But otherwise, it is pretty straightforward. You just basically run to the delve and back. So let's fast forward to the end here. As you can see, it took me about 20 minutes to finish this route. I got 200 leather in that 20 minutes, and, it was a pretty straightforward loop. At no point was I in danger. I ran into one guy who was killing some stuff in the beginning, but after that, everything was open to the public. It's about a 5-minute loop overall, and yeah, I came away with a lot of good stuff. So that's it for this video. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient. We'll have more ESO videos coming soon, and hope you guys have a good day and make a lot of gold. I'll catch you in the next one.